All right, you got Lance with M7 Lawn Services here. Sorry, the video quality or the audio probably won't be that good. I got my blower going. This will be a little bit of a teaching video and a little bit of a advertising. This is why you should choose us, M7 Lawn Services, 517-388-4154, m7lawn.com. Follow us on Facebook, hit us up on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, pretty much all of it, man. Anyway, this is our standard. So, oh, one other thing before I'm completely done. Now, we don't take care of the mulch beds as far as weeds go here. That is a service that we offer. We did do the mulch here in the spring. We're first day of July here in mid-Michigan. So, you know, when you get grass clippings in here, just feather it, feather the blower. Does three things. Number one, it keeps the mulch in the bed by feathering it. You don't need to go full blast, but it does three things. Number one, first and foremost, it keeps the mulch in the beds. Number two, it gets the grass out of the beds. Number three, it refreshes the mulch. You can see it was kind of looking pretty faded. Kind of come in here and pump the brakes, Karen, on the throttle. Just real light. It'll freshen the mulch up. It'll get the grass out, and it'll keep 97% of the mulch in the bed. Now, next thing. So anyway, we still do take our standard. We still take the weed whips in the beds a little bit. You just comes with experience. You know what you can do, what you can't do. Takes 10 seconds to do it. You're not trying to get it out by the root. You're just trying to, when they get to be 3-4 inches long, starts looking like crap. You can see it from the road. You can see it from your house. No, it's not perfect, but we can make it perfect if you want to pay for that service. But our standard is do whatever we can do while we're here. But you'll notice there's no grass on any of the cracks. That gets taken care of every visit. That's a standard. That's usually an extra service that guys will try to charge for, which that's fine. It's just rolled into our price, just because it just needs to be done. That's my point of view on it. And so I make the rules, or we make the rules, and that's the rules. You'll notice here, same thing. I took the weed whip and kind of edged it out as best I can. I do that every week. Get all the grass off and out. You'll notice there's no dead grass clippings anywhere. There's no cobwebs in the corners anywhere. That's completely unacceptable on our standards. I've already done this. I've already blown the property off. But you'll notice on the driveway, there are no weeds in any of the cracks at all, period. That's a standard. That gets done every week, every visit. That's not an extra service. That's all rolled into the price of a weekly mowing. That's also why you'll find that we are not the cheapest ones around, but we offer the best value. We solve the most problems the best way, the quickest, the fastest, the most efficient. That's what we do. So you'll notice here in the front, the beds, they were pretty bad when I got here. I took 30 seconds and whipped some of the weeds down. It's not something that we're charging them for. That is a service we offer to go in and hand pick, every week, spend 15 minutes in the bed. That's a service package that we offer. Call us, hit us up on the website to find out more about that. But you'll also notice Krispy Kreme edges dialed in. Oh, I see a mistake. And this is why you blow the property off. Look at here. Looks like I missed some weeds in the cracks. That's unacceptable. And before I leave here, I will get the weed whip out and get that taken care of, because that's I'll get fired if I leave that. Seriously. Well, I own the place, so I won't get fired, but I'd fire myself. But yeah, if a crew ever came here and I came back the next week and that was there, they'd get a talking to for sure. You get basically one chance. Everybody's allowed to make a mistake. That's fine. You get one chance, and the next one, situational. You might be gone. Definitely the third time you're gone. But you'll notice there's no cobwebs anywhere. Everything's been blown off. That's been blown off. The egress windows have been blown off. The dish is blown off. The foundation, another egress windows, the satellite stuff, all the nooks and crannies. It's all blown off. No cobwebs, no dead grass clippings ever anywhere. Same thing over here with this pad, edged out, weeds gone off of it. This corner blown out. And then as far as weed whipping goes, a lot of guys will come up and they'll go and they'll just literally trace the perimeter. No. That whole corner gets weed whipped all the way. Basically, I would weed whip from the corner of that, draw a straight line there, and weed whip all that. Same thing here, come right out around, right out and around. And you might as well figure on getting this whole rectangle right here, because if you've been in the game long enough, if you've mowed lawns, you know it's bumpy right here. There's a hill, there's a grade. The mower's not gonna get it very good. Take 10 seconds and weed whip it. Don't just go along the perimeter. Same thing over here. And we didn't do the damage to these downspouts. They were already like that. We take great pride in not damaging stuff because we are like surgeons with the string trimmers. We use them like surgical tools. But yeah, that's what I got. Sorry it's long, but if you take pride in your property and your property doesn't look like this each week, without fail, minus that strip of weeds, which I'm gonna get here as soon as I'm done with this video. But real talk, if you take pride in your property and you have some high standards and your lawn company isn't doing the little things, the small things, the details, anybody can put a stripe on a lawn. That's easy. My 10-year-old can do that. My 17-year-old's been doing it since she was 8. So yeah, I mean, you know, anybody can do that. And I get asked a lot, you know, how do you find, you know, like how do you find the talent? How do you find talented workers that just will do this stuff? And the answer is you don't. There isn't just some magical pool of workers out there, or of, you know, potential employees that just are just, you know, do this stuff. That's with any business. You hire, and we hire people that take pride in their work and that take pride in their life and their well-being and look out for others and are just decent human beings, and above all, take pride in their work and their workmanship, and they take pride in doing the right thing all the time. That's the type of people we hire. We can train how to do this stuff. This stuff isn't hard. It's very easy. But you do have to have some passion for it. You do have to, you know, want to make people happy, and you do want to be able to solve problems, and you do have to be able to think outside the box. And, you know, but like I say, above all, you know, you gotta take pride in yourself, take pride in your work, and that's the culture that we breed here. We don't stand for anything less. We won't stand for anything less. Our prices reflect it, and so does our outcome. It's not rocket science, and it's definitely not magic. You know, answer your phone, do the work, provide a good quality service for a good, fair price. Do what you say you're gonna do. Go above and beyond. Do the little things every time, without exception, and you'll be just fine. I guarantee it. All right, guys, I got work to do.